There we go. Okay, last week we worked on F major, so let's review F major. So we're going to do 4 per pitch on this one. As soon as my app starts working. Hey Violet, you guys are in F103. So it's in that main hallway. You know where that one is? Alright, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, 2, and set, and go. Second finger. F natural. B flat, low. Flat. There you go. Good. Okay, so let's just fix that area at the very top of the scale. Okay? So when you're playing, that C natural is kind of the anchor point, right? So if you have that C natural, your first finger can go backwards, right? Or it can go right next to. But C natural is the anchor, okay? So your thumb does not move opposite your second finger. So we start with just B flat. So we're in the second measure on the B flat, okay? Set that second finger C natural, and then go backwards for B flat. There you go. Ready, and go. B flat. C natural. Now shift to D. That's it. Now come back down. Now down to E. Then D. Then C. Now B flat. That's it. Good. So that's the hardest part of the scale, right? So if you're going to be an efficient practicer, I wouldn't practice the rest of that. Okay, so we're just going to do those, what is that, 5 notes? 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a tennis scale. Okay, and we're going to play that now. We're going to do 2 per pitch. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and go. Good, now 1 per pitch. Ready, and set, and go. Can't really do it as printed. Okay, does that make sense? How we isolated the tricky part and then worked that. Now we should be able to play the entire scale 1 per pitch. If you do the hard part, right? Does that make sense? You understand how I just cut off 20 minutes of playing the rest of that scale that you don't necessarily need. Okay, let's start F major 1 per pitch now. Okay, ready? The whole scale. 2, 1 per pitch, go. Bravo. Okay, be efficient. Get in, get out. All right, let's take a look quickly at D major. D major is that same pivot. Okay, so when you're in extended position, that first finger has to go backwards and the fourth finger has to go up. So if we could just play those 3 notes. That's okay. Okay, just D, E, F sharp, go. Let's get that in tune. Play your D. I'm sorry. I went backwards. We're not in the backwards extension, but a forwards extension. Thank you for just tolerating that. I was wrong. I haven't had enough coffee. Now play E. And then F sharp. Good. So when you're in a forwards extension as opposed to a backwards extension, right, your thumb has to drop opposite that second finger. So your thumb does come down a little bit. Otherwise, what happens is, right, you have this finger pattern, but then your thumb is way back there, and that's not a point of strength. Okay? So it works best when you have that nice claw. Okay? All right, can we try those notes again? 4 per pitch. This is the hardest part of this scale, so by isolating this, we're going to fix the rest of it quickly. Okay? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 4 per pitch, go. Now drop your thumb. Good. Now 2 per pitch. Ready, set, and go. Drop. Again, and go. Good. Now 1 per pitch. Ready, and go. Got to get in the habit. Anytime you go in extended position, you got to drop that thumb. Got to drop that thumb. Drop that thumb. Okay? Good. Let's do D major. Why don't we do 2 per pitch? Okay, ready? 1, 2, D major, and go. Same thing. Drop your thumb. Good. Now the rest of that scale we don't need. Right? You can play that scale in your sleep because we've been playing that one since the beginning. Okay? That's the OG scale. Okay? So all you need to practice really is the first measure and the last measure. Okay? Let's try again. Just that bottom octave. Ready? 1. Bottom octave, kiddo. We're on D major. 1, X2, X4. Good. Ready? 2, and 2 per pitch. Go. Drop your thumb. Good. Stop right there. So let's talk about that extended, right? Put your first finger on the note D on the C string. Good. Now, instead of playing E with your third finger, you're going to replace it with your second finger, and you're going to drop your thumb down. Second finger, and then F sharp is 4. Fourth finger. Pinky. Put your pinky down. Nope. Above F. Higher. Yep. So we're in extended position, right? So you have to move your hand apart, more space between 1 and 2, and then drop that thumb. That's it.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to do that. That's on the C string and the G string. Okay? All right, let's try again. Let's just play those 3 notes. X2, X4, ready, set, and go. X2. Good, you got to drop that thumb, right? Put your first finger down. First finger down, put your first finger down. Good, now, second finger, extend where your third finger should normally go. Second finger. There you go, and then X4. That's extended position. Keep that elbow up. Make sure everything is in alignment. Okay? That's extended position. So you got to play those 3 notes before you can do the scale. Okay? One more time. Make sure we got everybody. 2 per pitch. Ready, go. 1, X2, X4. That's it. Again, you got to really make sure. Also, when you're playing on the C string, right, it's a little bit like an airplane wing. So your thumb can come around the side of your neck just a little bit so that you're opposite your fingers, right? As opposed to leaving your thumb here where you are on the A string, okay? It's movable, so move your thumb across. Does that make sense? On the opposite side of the, do you know what I mean? What am I trying to say? Opposite side of the cylinder. Your thumb is going to stay opposite your fingers. Is that tracking? You didn't have had your coffee either? Yeah, does that make sense? Okay.
We don't drink coffee in my family.
Or water, whatever. Mountain Dew, yes, there you go. Okay, ready? Those 3 notes again, ready and go. it. That's the key to the scale. Once you can do that, one per pitch, then practice just the first measure, last measure, and then you'll have it. Okay? All right, let's go on for now. Okay, we did, remind me, excerpt number 2 and 3 last time, right? Okay. Let's go to excerpt number 4. Okay, I have not looked. My guess is this one is in cut time because it says half note equals 84. So let's do the maths. If the half note is 84 and you want to set it on a quarter note, what is the math?
168.
What is it? 168. Yeah, because you take 84 and you multiply it by 2, right? So this is final tempo. Okay, so we're going to go much slower than that, obviously. Okay, there are some syncopated rhythms if you look at measure 37. Okay, the good news is that it's syncopated the same in 37 as it is in 38. Okay, and also 44 is similar. Okay, so very slowly, let's count and clap that. All right, so it's 8 quarter, quarter, 8, 8, 8. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We clap and count that. 37, ready, set, and go. If you want to practice, you can go in that last room. It's kind of a storage room, but you can kind of carve out some space and then close the door. There you go. Ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, we're on measure 37. Ready, set, and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, faster. Ready and set and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, ready, go. And 4 and. Again, and go. And 1 and 4 and. Okay, look at the second measure, 38, same, right? And then look at 44. Do you see how it's the same first 3 notes, and then there's just no 8 notes? Okay, is that tracking? Okay, can we play... Okay, can we just clap it at this tempo? 1, 2, ready, and go. 1 and 4 and. Again, ready, set, and go. 1 and 4 and. Again, ready, set, and go. 1 and 4 and. Again, ready, set, go. 1 and 4 and. That's it. Okay, can we play just measure 37? Ready, 1, 2, ready, and go. Again, ready, tiny bow, right in the lower half. Ready, right at the balance point. 1, 2, ready, and go. Good, now play 38. Ready, 2, set, and go. Again, ready, set, 38. Again, ready, 38, go. Good. That's it. Let's go a little slower. And we're going to start in measure 36. Okay, where do you come in? In measure 36. Beat 3. And of 3. Patch for the win. Okay, and of 3. So I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up, 1, and 4, and ready. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Two, set. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, and. close. Take a look at 49. Ready, 49, ready, set, and go. Good, and it's subito piano, which means all of a sudden it'll be very, very soft at 49. Okay, good. Can we go back to the beginning? Make sure, most of you I think know this, but I can't see your bow and look at the music at the same time. Make sure that even though it says up bow, that you're not starting in the upper half of the bow, right? You can start up bow and start at the balance point. That's where you should be. Balance point, and then you're just going to go up first. Set, and then to go back up. Okay, everything in the lower half of the bow until you get to 49. Okay, can we do that set right here at the balance point? Just play the first 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Again, 2, set. Up bow first. Ready, open. Or on the G string. 1, open, 1. We're in measure 36. Do you know where we are? Got it? Excerpt number 4.
I don't see a 36. I see a 37. Oh, minus 36.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, ready? Yeah, it's that. You got to play from the bracket, so you got to do those first 3 notes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tiny bow. Ready? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up. Ready? 2, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Faster and go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay. Back up to tempo. Slow it down again. Starting from right there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Two, set. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Set. And 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Set. And good. Can we play that G? Our G's are out of tune. Play your 4th finger G. That's it. Good. Start in 49. 49. Ready? Really get the G in tune. Ready? 1, 2. Ready and go. Get that G in tune. Good. So if you're struggling with that part at 49, what can you do? Play it slower, or you can break it down. Okay? 4 at a time. So you can play that. Now do the next 4. Right? Whatever the notes are, I'm making it up. Okay? Can we take a second and do that? We're not going to slow it down. We're just going to break it down. Okay? So, first 4. Ready? 1, 2. At 49, go. Next, 4. Again, those 4. Again, and go. Again, and go. Again, and go. Good. Next 4, ready, and go. Now it's the next 4. We already know that one, right? Try again. Next 4, 56. No, sorry, 50. Last 4, 50. Ready, go. Good. 51. First 4, go. Sorry, didn't mean to false start. Your next 4 and go. Last 4 and get that G in tune. Yeah, that last note is not a throwaway note. When you're doing an audition, if they hear that entire excerpt, that G is the last thing they're going to hear. And it's a half note. Yes, it's fast, but make sure it's in tune. Okay? It is not a throwaway note. So after you can play all 4 of those, then you'll group 8 and do 1 measure at a time, and then you can group them all together. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's go a little faster, because I know there's some of you that have practiced this and can go faster. Okay, from the beginning. If you need to switch to shadow bowing at some point, like this is way above you right now, you're just not there yet, it's fine. Just switch to shadow bowing. Don't give up though. Okay, don't just sit there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 2, set. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Set. And 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Set. And that last note in tune, it is very out of tune. There you go. Yes, there you go. If you look at my hand when I'm doing it, okay, I am keeping my arm level, even though I'm switching back and forth, okay? I'm switching it with my hand, with my fingers, okay? Can you set your bow on the string? So you can see that, okay? You're going to set your hand, and without moving your arm, right, you're going to go back and forth with just your hand between the A and the D string. Okay, that's what I'm doing at 49, because the more big muscles you move, the slower it's going to be, right? Because large gross muscles, gross motor skills, those are the big muscles, okay? Those take a lot more energy and a lot more time. But if you can keep it right here where it's very small, then you can go as fast as you want. Okay? Make sense? Okay. Can we go back to 36? A little faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 2, set. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Set. And 2, ready, and 2, ready, and set. And that was better. Let's go a little faster. Ready? This is 140. Ready? Or half note equals 70. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Set. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Set. And 2, set, and 2, set, and set, and. That was closer. That was closer. Okay. I'm going to listen to this really quick. Sorry. Take a minute and practice, and then I'm going to play a recording of this so that you can see it or hear it. So you can kind of get a sense for the piece. here it is. This is going to start in the beginning, which we don't have, but you'll get the idea. I don't think we're there yet. I think it's coming up though. This is, I think it's 41. Down, 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 da da da. Okay, this is it. That's 40. It looks like 41. That's where it is. Okay. So that kind of gives you an idea of A, how fast you have to go, and B, the style of the piece. Okay. Light bow, it's kind of fiddly. Okay. It's a fiddly with a little bit of salsa thrown in there. Okay. Makes sense? You understand how to practice it. Can't go fast so you can play slow. Make sure you have all of the rhythms correct at a slow tempo. Okay? All right, let's go back to 2 and 3. Okay, so now we're on like the second run here of this one. These recordings, by the way, are all on Canvas. So I did not just like pull that out of my ears, okay? All right, let's go from the beginning. We did this last time. We are not going to play the first ending. We're going to go to the second ending. Okay? So in your part, you should have it crossed out. All right, you ready? Change key, change style, change time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set and go. Good. So you have that shift into half position, right? In what is that? Measure 9. Okay. Can you play your D sharp? F sharp. B. A. G. F sharp. E. That's it. Can you start right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set and go. Again and go. Again and go. Again and go. That's it. Okay. Okay. So where were you in tempo? That was 60. Where were you guys practicing this one?
I normally practice at 75 because that's the actual. Because from what I can see, that's the tempo on the page.
It is the tempo on the page, but if you're having trouble playing it at 75, then you got to go slower.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to try it one more time? Okay. Ready? I know mine was not perfect at 60. I could have spent some more time on this one this week for sure. Ready? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. brushing the G string every time you come back down? Because I can hear myself do it, right? So that's really common. When you're going back and forth, you have these string rolled arpeggios, okay? It's so easy to just let that droop because you're tired or whatever, okay? That's definitely my issue for sure, okay? All right, this sounds way better than it sounded last week, especially on the second go, okay? Better, so I can tell that you're spending time. It can be overwhelming if you're looking at all of it like, oh my gosh, I have so much to practice. You just got to, like, one thing at a time, one little bite at a time, one measure at a time. If you've only got 10 minutes to practice, pick one measure and focus your efforts, okay? The difference between making it and not is going to be efficient practice. So get in, fix something, and then if you have to get out, then you have to get out. If you only got 10 minutes, you can't be in two places at once, and you can only do what you can do. But make the most of those 10 minutes and don't spend 9.5 of those minutes playing a measure that you already know or that is easy. Practice something that is hard. That's going to make the difference. Okay? Make sense? Good job, guys. Thanks for being here. Yahoo! All right, you're all done.